So I just seen the video and fuck around to find out it's definitely universal language. They just threw something down the cave. Number one, the cave already looked like that it was ducked off under a bunch of rocks. Well, I think I just seen a couple fingers. They definitely just woke something up out of sleep. Now they trying to pour salt on it, trying to make it go back down. Nah, buddy, nah. Y'all done sat up here and woke a Jeepers Creepers up out his hibernation. Don't run now. And it look like they struggling trying to close the lid on this tomb or this tunnel or whatever this is. Look at them trying to put the rocks back on. So that means they had to take the rocks off of the tunnel, which means they knew what was in the tunnel. Obviously, they tried to barricade it so nobody can touch it. Yep, this is exactly how hunters and stuff like that happens. Future refs, since y'all asked me to do something like this, I am great. I'm just curious, y'all comment below.
And then there's also a weird phenomenon that's real, like ball lightning. Ball lightning is a type of lightning that like juts around like a ball, like a giant softball of lightning, just darting around the sky, and then it goes away. And it's just a weird form of lightning. But if you saw that, if you were in the middle of like New Mexico by yourself camping and you saw that, you're like, fuck, man. You think it's a fairy or something like that. Oh my God, man, angels. Imagine you're on mushrooms and you see ball lightning. You're like, what the fuck, man? You're seeing traces behind the ball lightning. You would 100% believe and feel like you came in contact with an angel. You would believe and feel like something from another planet communicated with you. You'd probably fill your head up with all this important shit that it told you that you have to tell people. I've got to tell people, man, we're doing it all wrong. And then there's also...
So I just came across this video of these deep sea divers coming across this megalithic, ginormous dinosaur crab. And we know that it's new creatures that's under the ocean that has not been discovered yet, right? And we know that a lot of stuff hasn't been discovered yet. But this is the size of a submarine, the size of a small ship, boat, whatever you want to call it. And y'all want to know the craziest part about this video? Is this not the first time that I've seen something like this? Who remember when this gargantuan lobster claw washed up on the shore? Y'all remember this video that I did a minute ago.
Now, this comes to mind to make sure y'all know this is a disclaimer. Just for educational and entertainment purposes. We're just learning out here and discussing what we think is in our imagination in the sky. So let's get that off the bat and comment below. What do y'all think that is?
And better yet, what ate it? Some people say.
Apparently there's something really strange going on when it comes to UFOs lately. This video was captured by several different people in Missouri of a very strange phenomenon that happened in the sky. I'm going to show you guys this video, but before I do that, there's something even stranger going on in Brazil. Apparently the military installed a base in a city called Luminarias just recently, a couple of days ago, and people are saying that it has to do with extraterrestrial, it may have to do with extraterrestrial activity. I'm going to show you guys the video, it's all over the news, check this out, this is really strange, check this out.
Os moradores estão apreensivos. Corre uma informação de que a presença dos militares é por causa de uma possível aparição de seres extraterrestres. Vale lembrar que Luminarias fica próximo a Varginha.
So basically what he's saying, this is the video, is that something's going on in Luminarias, and Luminarias is very close to Varginha, where the alien or UFO crashed. I don't know, this is really strange. Now it gets even stranger. In Argentina, about a couple of days ago, 4 UFOs were seen, 4 black ships were seen, triangular black ships were seen, and people caught it on camera, something with the military actually fighting back.
Explotó algo, chica. ¿No serán los polvorines? ¿No hay polvorines acá?
¿Qué son polvorines?
De acá, de la base.
Now the video you're seeing here, these are people, just neighbors to the military base in Espora, Argentina, and what they're saying is that they were for some reason firing back at these UFOs. Now I'm going to show you guys the very strange phenomenon that happened in Missouri. Check this out, this is actually stranger.
People dream high in the quiet of the night. You know that I got it. Bad boy, sunny toy with the price. You know
Check that out, check that out. Apparently, several people captured the same event.
Got it.
What is going on?
And then it just
There's a
disappears.
legend that in the 1990s in the city of Sylmar, a bus driver lost control of a bus filled with children, tipping over down a hill right by the Glen Memorial Park
Wow.
Cemetery. Unfortunately, all children on board had passed away as a
Wow.
result of the horrific accident. The area where this had occurred off of Cable Canyon Road has been known as Gravity Hill due to the strange phenomena people have experienced in this very area, which have been speculated to be caused by the spirits of the lost children. It is said that if you place your car in neutral while on the hill, your car will roll upwards against the force of gravity. This phenomena has baffled scientists who have found it difficult to come up with a rational explanation. At night, it is even more eerie. With a flashlight, it has been said that hand marks can be seen on the back of a vehicle, and sometimes even the sight of children playing in the distance. Perhaps the children who perished in the bus accident are pushing people's car up the hill. Or is this some weird optical illusion where a road that appears to be uphill is in actuality downhill?
That makes more sense because there was a place like that close to where I grew up. And I went there before, and it wasn't that the car was rolling up the hill. It was that the ground looked so flat to the naked eye, but when you put it in neutral, it was just enough grade to where it would roll backwards. But it looked like it was rolling up. Strange things we live in. Strange times we live in. It's hot. It's a mud fountain.
You remember when they said don't look up? Yeah, I think you're gonna want to look up. Yeah, we're going through some strange times. There's been a lot of strange things that's been going on in the sky. As y'all can see in this video behind me, lights on, lights off. They just all disappeared. We got strange creatures that's just floating in the middle of the sky. They kind of resemble palm trees. Some say this is a description of what angels look like.
What?
Strange.
It's like a bunch
If y'all
of
don't know, we
cows
some
hanging
strange
there.
times. Well, now y'all know we need some strange times. Even then, we have jellyfish-like creatures that's just floating in the middle of the sky. I think it's time to call SpongeBob and Patrick to go jellyfishing. Oh yeah, let me not forget, people recording the whole videos that look like doorways that just opened up in the middle of the sky. Like I said, I think it's about time that we start actually looking up, because we have definitely shifted our timeline or in a different realm. Oh yeah, and let's not forget, y'all remember when this UFO was spotted flying over a US Army base in Iraq or Iran, somewhere in the Middle East. Yeah, once again, these jellyfish type UAPs. That's not even a small portion of what I have on what's going on in the skies. Can I get a strange times in the comments?
This reminds me of when the Bible verse that the Lord says in the end times the water will turn to blood. That water sure looks like blood to me. This for educational purposes only. Entertainment purposes too.
A man was in a cemetery in Serbia when all of a sudden he started hearing strange sounds coming from inside a grave, and this is what he captured on camera. Check this out.
Gospode Bože, kakvi su ovo zvuci? Je li realno ovo? Kuku, gospode, ovo je horor. Horor, trauma, brate mili, trauma.
That same week, he went home, and while refurbishing his home, he found a very strange object. And
Ovako
this
nešto potrefi,
is what he found.
nije slučajno. Koliko je rekao od vrata? 1,20 m ispred ulaznih vrata od kuće.
So he found a hole.
Ništa slučajno. Što ima neka tkanina crna. Pa su idioti stavili unutra. Neki papirić.
He found a piece of paper, some hair, and while doing all of this, he felt this was some sort of black magic or some sort of curse. This is what he found. Check this out. Really creepy. Now,
Malo mi je gadno što
Like
diram.
cubes.
Evo. I kako je moguće da čovjek potrefi? Evo.
Not. This is proof that we living in something weird today. Something is very weird. This is my first occasion where I caught a real reality. This is a microwavable meal. It says by instructions. Microwave instruction, remove tray from carton, cut 2-inch slit to vent. Microwave on high for 5 to 6 minutes, right? This is the device I use to slit it with. I used the ink pen. I stuck it in there and jigged it. I promise y'all to God, y'all. My mind was on another level and another plane because I do a whole lot of psionic kundalini type stuff, being a evolutional, transitional phase kind of individual. And this is the results in the end. There's no slit. I promise you to God, I slit that thing with my ink pen tip. Remember every detail of jagging it enough to slit it, and there's no slit. I promise y'all, this is my first time ever seeing or witnessing some stuff like this, dog. Oh my God, this is weird, dog. This is crazy. It's no biggie because I kind of know about it. It's dealing with the parallel universes and alternate dimensions and different hearts of the, well, hands of the hearts that can overtake the vessel at any given moment. And I went somewhere so far away in my thoughts when I was doing that. And I kind of understand what could have happened there.
Come on, man. Don't take a genius to figure out this is fake. That guy could get a new one out of the freezer and start filming. And he says he promises us to God. He said he was doing some satanic stuff, so why is he even worried he don't believe in God? Now somebody enlighten me, please. This has got to be AI, right? Whoa.
Holy fucking shit, guys.
Whoa. SpaceX.
Stay still.
Stop. Y'all not gonna want to miss this video. This is security footage of somebody apparently having a paranormal encounter of a new employee. You see him, he's talking to somebody, right? The new employee, he dapped him up and everything. Look at this. And now check the ghost, bro. Check what she's talking about. And right there, zoom in right there, bro. It's a shadow right there, going to sit down. It's a shadow sitting right next to this man. And he's still talking to this man.
That's the chair.
And then
shadow.
I put it in slow-mo. Look right here. That is a whole shadow figure. He pulled the chair.
Look. Do y'all see that? What in the flying shadiddly-giddly? Bro, what is that? Look at that. Man, what is that, bro? It was just multiple ones just a few minutes ago. I don't know what happened to the rest of them. Look. Look behind the tree over there. You see it? You see it?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, this right here is bugged out. Look at that. Bruh, that's not no drone.
Doing an alpine route in the spring of 1983. We were avalanched off the route. We fell some 600 meters to the bottom, and I was unconscious for some period of time. When I woke up, I wasn't sure where I was. When I finally figured out where I was, I went over to Rick, and he was dead, and I realized that I didn't realize I'd broken the bones, but I'd broken many of the bones of my body, had internal injuries. I was blood everywhere. And I realized where I was, and I knew the chance of living was very slim, and I was hypothermic. And so I effectively just laid down, knowing that death was near and it would be an easier way to go. And about the time that I began to get comfortable and warmer, there was essentially a voice over my right shoulder which said, "No, you have to try, you can't die." And at that point, from then on, for the entire day, this voice just gave me instructions. It was a presence. I could feel it over my right shoulder, but I never could. There was no images or no discussion.
I can relate.
And it gave me information like, get that down coat, get that water bottle. And then as we moved across the valley, I would fall down and into the snow, and the voice would just say, "Okay, now make these arrows from blood from your face." And I would make these arrows from blood, and the voice would say, in case someone
of Jax and the city was in Sunny Isle Beach in Miami, Florida, when all of a sudden he noticed a very strange phenomenon in the horizon. What looks like a huge city, the only problem is there is no city visible from Sunny Isle Beach. So what the heck is going on here? Check this out.
So I'm with a pair. I'm in Miami near Sunny Isles. I see some weird shit. I want somebody to help me. So I'm gonna show you some comparisons, right? That's a yacht right there, you can see. That's a sailboat right there that you can see. I'm scan over here real quick. That is a cargo ship right there that you can see. Somebody on a jet ski. What the fuck is that? I come out here all the time. I know what cargo ships look like. That's one right there. This one seems like it's further out behind it. It looks like a fucking city.
Right, guys, we've got a bit of an interesting bit of footage here. A strange atmospheric phenomenon off the coast of Miami. It was first reported as a UFO sighting in nature, which technically it could be, but whatever this is a very odd shape and a very odd appearance. I mean, it looks like there's some sort of mist down the back there, maybe a bit of sunlight above, so I don't know whether there's some sort of mirage happening here or some sort of weird shape it's presenting itself. I mean, some of you are probably going to say what, you know, I don't even need to say what it looks like, because it's a very interesting thing. But yeah, there was quite a few people that saw this apparition, and then it vanished abruptly. So I don't know, mate.
I've been waiting and wanting all my life to see something like that. Whoa. Nah.
Last week, a really strange phenomenon was captured on camera in Wichita. It was seen in the sky. Check this out.
What in Sam hell? There's the moon. What the Sam hell is that?
Didn't they say there was going to be a second moon show up in the sky sometime?
There's something really strange going on with the sky. In the past couple of months, several videos have been popping up of what's supposed to be this mysterious substance that's been falling together with the rain or snow. I'm going to show you guys a couple of videos so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. Check this out. This is the first video.
So I was cleaning off this car and I saw these crazy little rainbows and I was like, what are those rainbows coming from?
Oil in
What? Come here, look at this. Where are these rainbows coming from? What is in the snow that's causing the oily rainbow?
Gotta be oil.
Loads of people suggested that this is actually an oily substance that was already in his windshield, so he tested in another car.
Okay, different car. Gotta test the theory. What makes it do that?
Now, this isn't the first time something like this happens. Actually, it's been happening all over the US and also other countries like Mexico.
Acaba de llover en Mazatlán, Sinaloa, en la Gutiérrez Nájera. Entiendo la inundación, entiendo lo mojado, pero la espuma como por qué.
Oh, that water.
Está lleno de espuma en la calle. Está bien raro este asunto. Y ahí viene.
In 2023, it happened in West Virginia and Maryland.
What the?
I remember that.
It was all over the news. In Malaga, Spain.
¿Esto es granizo? Porque esto tiene pinta.
Ew.
Mira, o sea, ¿esto es granizo? Yo tengo todo el coche igual.
Some people believe that this has to do with some sort of artificial weather control system.
I have to tape this. It's not raining out here. But it
It's
was.
raining in the backyard. I've had that happen to me before.
It's raining out back.
Eyes across the area that's
slamming into McCormick Place. It happened overnight. The Tribune reporting nearly 1,000 birds died after colliding with that building.
an unusual situation at McCormick Place today. Nearly 1,000 birds found dead.
This is not a science project. These rows and rows of birds you see pictured here met their death in Chicago Wednesday night while making their migratory journey to the south.
In Chicago.
Sky tonight between 7:30 and 8 in the evening. A day before the eclipse, we're seeing reports of this.
Who's that? Is that ball lightning?
It's a weird
That's
world
not.
we live in right now. Y'all better be.
No, what's cat?
So I just seen the strangest video ever. A river full of fish. Literally. A river that's made out of fish.
Oh,
play the clip.
shoot.
Cause when has it ever literally been a river made out of fish? And I don't care about
Dang,
nothing
what's
y'all talking
going on
about
up
in
there?
the comments. This is not normal.
No, it's not.
It's not. I'm sorry.
What kind of fish
Like
is
what
it?
type of strange ass phenomenon is going on here?
Like,
This has to be
not
over
tuna,
a million
but,
fish
mackerel?
inside of this fish river. Yeah, this some crazy shit. We living in some strange times, bro.
Probably need to get back
We're
to the
living in
water.
some very, very, very strange times. A river full of fish. Literally. Full
Literally.
of fish.
That's what. I forget why it does that, but I know it does it. That's like, oh, now that's cool. That's cool now there.
In the following video, watch the area around this lightning strike closely. While trying to catch a rare lightning phenomenon on video, this storm watcher accidentally caught something far more strange. Here's the video.
Oh, snap. Did you see that? Something fell out of the sky.